Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. It is a new vlog. This is the next day after the concert. And look, my hair is down. It's down, but I'm gonna fix it before I go to church. It's Sunday. Early. Gotta get to moving because one of us gotta go pick up the kids before church. I'm about to drink my coffee. I need to edit the vlog from yesterday and upload it today for you guys so you can have that. And I need to get myself together. I pray that you guys had a great week last week. I pray you had a great yesterday. But yeah, if you are new here, if you have came your first, second, third, fourth, fifth time, go ahead and press the subscribe button. It is free. And then as you are watching this vlog, remember to press the thumbs up button, and we will meet you on our travels today. All right? Meet me in the comments section. I will also meet you there. Talk to you later.
What else?
And then can I just get your, what is it? Your tall strawberry refresher light ice.
All right. Anything else?
That'll be all.
All right, 9:35 at the window.
Thank you.
Of course.
Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. It is Monday afternoon. It is 5:40. I had a good day at work. I try to have great days. I know some days are more busier than others, and right now it's the season where we are audited, and more audits. But right now I picked up Dorian from his ABA services, and we are now out at his drum class. He goes to School of Rock, and he usually go at 6:30, but usually if he comes at 6:30, he will leave ABA, go home, and come back out, and that time frame just wasn't working for him. So we are seeing if we how he does in the 5:30 class, and I spoke with his teacher in that class to, see if he is continuing to struggle in this class or if we need to pull him out. We don't want to pull him out. We want him to stay until he's old enough to do like independent classes, which is drums is his focus. So if you have more things in there than just drums, in this class right here, I think it's like ages 6 to 12, but they have like a genre of music and they don't want you to just focus on that one set. They teach you all of them, and Dorian just loves to hog the drums. So we're praying that he can continuously pay attention, focus, and be able to stay so we won't have to pull him out, because we want to continue to feed into what his gifts are, and music is definitely this child's gift. And then he's also starting swim classes, I think tomorrow or Wednesday. So we are pouring into every gift that he has. Drums is his gifts, but we want to teach him swimming. We want him to take swimming lessons because we travel so much. And when we travel, we are around water. So we want our children to know how to swim. So Dorian will be placed in swim class. So that's what I'm doing right now, is just sitting here. And waiting on him before I go to a church meeting. My whole Monday is just crazy. I also need to put in a grocery order. I could be doing that, taking advantage of that, doing that right now. And what else? I had to book a room for post-cruise today for my August trip. And let me tell y'all, these trips know how to get you. I told myself that I was not going to be tripping it out in the year of 2026. I needed to scale it back a little bit, just to not go crazy with the spending. But this one deal was a deal that I could not resist. So we will be staying at the Hilton. So I went ahead and booked that. And then they ask you, they get you, are you a Hilton Rewards member? Of course I am. Give them the number, and so they connected me over to the membership program. And of course, even if I sit there and listen, you get 500 points. I wasn't thinking that it was gonna be like a free trip offer. well, not a free trip offer, but a discount, one of them little resort things offered. But they listed like so many different locations that I wish to, that just to see which one I would want to vacation to for 4 days and 3 nights. And of course, one specific place was on the list that I've never been before, because I pay so much attention in traveling out of the country that I don't get to hit these different states in the U.S. And I'm not preferably a U.S. traveler. I am I'm a at broad or out of the country traveler or vacation person. So Las Vegas was the one that was on there that stuck out to me. I was like, oh yes, I would definitely want to take a loss. Any other time I would have said no, but when they came at me with the price, I could not resist. The price was $158, I think, and it equaled out to $180 after taxes, which is perfectly fine. And of course, it's one of them little timeshare things, but I'll take it. For $180, I will take it. So, and I didn't have to come up with the dates now. I will be able to call them later to give them a date, as long as I use it by next June 2026. I'm going to get with the mister. We're going to see what date best works for the both of us, and we will be going to Vegas next year. So you guys will be getting vlogs on Vegas. So stay tuned, because the traveling and the fun seems like it is coming, starting this year. I know I was sitting here and I just kept asking myself, not today, but throughout 2025, it's like, I just feel like I'm at that point in my life. Like, you have your times, your seasons where you're being watered. You have your seasons where you are planting into others. You're growing. And then you have your seasons when it's your waiting season. And today, I don't know if you want to call my season a waiting season. It's just like a what next season, because I don't know which way to move. So right now I'm just placed, standing still and just pouring, allowing whatever to be poured into me that's for me. Okay, I don't allow anything to be poured into me. I allow whatever God allows to be poured into me. That way I'm still growing while I'm waiting on my next. But it seems like what is picking up is the different offers, just to give me more ideas on content. And even with the channel, the analytics, I am telling you guys, thank you so much for the support in the month of May. Baby, y'all have been showing out. The watch time hours have been, I got in one of the achievements where it said, you reach 500 watch time. That may be small to you 18,000 subscriber content creators, or you 200,000 content creators with that many subscribers. But to these new beginning content creators, the newbies, the people at the bottom of the barrel, that is not minor. That's major, because we're trying to make it there. We all had to start somewhere. One thing that I do not want to be when it comes to this content creation that I'm learning is a gatekeeper. I do not want, of course I'll use wisdom when it comes to some things, but I don't want to be a gatekeeper, because this content creation stuff is so hard if you don't study it. And to content create, it takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of patience. And sometimes when you look at the numbers, they're not moving. So it just makes you want to say the HELL whatever with this stuff. But I just want to say thank you to the people who has been taking the time to view the content, the people that want to take the time to even thumbs up the content, and those who even want to meet me in the comment section. And even if you are subscribed but you a silent watcher, I even thank you for that, because you're watching. You still, you're still contributing to the progress of this channel. So I am one that I look tongue-tied, right? I am one where I am very appreciative of my supporters. So from the bottom of the Living with Rika group, I want to say thank you, a heartfelt thank you to all of you who watch me, who follow me. And if I'm feeling like this where we are, I can only imagine how I will feel once we hit that 1,000 subscriber mark and them 3,000 watch time hours, y'all. That is going to be a celebration ready to be had. You hear me? So continue to watch, continue to be here. And I also need to pat myself on the back, because I noticed that from April, I compared my 2 months. April, I only put out two vlogs. In May, I put out 5, y'all. Like, I really pushed. I put out 5, at least 1 or 2 a week. 5. So my goal this month is to put out at least 6 or 7, maybe 6 if we hit that. And I know that is what keeps my supporters coming to this channel, as well as getting the attention of new viewers, is my consistency. So I also pat myself on the back. So if we did it in May, y'all, we gonna do it in June. And to all of you guys who want to vlog, pick up the camera. Just do it. I know you hear it all the time from a lot of the content creators, but it is so true. Just pick up the camera, put the content out there, and allow the analytics to do what it do. Okay, that's my rant for my advice when it comes to content creation. I wish us all the best in this journey of being great content creators. And remember, if there's anything you want to know, my email is in the details. If you just click on my I think it's my bio in my YouTube channel, you can just send me an email, ask me a question. If I have the information, I will not be a gatekeeper. But remember, you have to do the work. You have to do the work. All right, I'm gonna sit here and put together my grocery order so I can put that in while Dorian is enjoying his music class. Talk to you guys in a few. I know. Hey guys, we are at Dorian's first day of swimming class. He will be trying it out today to see if he likes it. I think he will. Ready, Dorian? All right, let's get in here and let's see what kind of footage we can take of him going in here. Now, Dorian is just not wanting to get his whole body in that water for some odd reason. He finally sat and put his feet in the water. All right, y'all. Well, it's the end of the night, Wednesday. Dorian actually, let me pause this. Dorian actually, he didn't say, he wasn't afraid of the swim class. He did good. So, he got to the point where he put his feet in the water. That's as far as he got today. He did not want to put his body in. He was able to throw some toys in, and him and his trainer, as you can see in some of the videos, squirted water back and forth. So we will be continuing his swim classes. Hopefully we get to the point where he can put his body in. But, huh?
Mr. Earl called for you.
Alan, shut up. But, yeah, we are keeping him, look, we're keeping him in the swim class. And, yeah, and it must have wore him out because usually when he get home, he wants to take a bath. He likes to play and everything else. But I think he took his bath and went straight to bed tonight. He didn't want to play. But it is the middle of the week. I pray that you guys have a great or had a great rest of your week. I'm about to shower and lay it down. If you have not, go ahead and press the subscribe button. Press the like button if you've made it this far in the video. Leave me a comment. I will be sure to meet you down there. And there goes Juno. Bark, 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 bark. Talk to y'all later.